Javonte Williams, 217 attempts, 774 yards, 3 rushing touchdowns, an additional 47 receptions on 58 targets and 228 yards, and 2 touchdowns through the air. Thoughts on Javonte Williams?
I think Javonte is going to have a bounce back year. I think that he was coming back from a knee injury that was a little bit more severe than what was ever let on. And he was asked to step into this Denver backfield and really kind of had to anchor the way, if you will, right? Samaje was not used in the running game at all. Jaleel McLaughlin definitely filled in, but was more of that change of pace. He was the exciting, different type of back, but they leaned on Javonte a good amount last year, and his knee probably wasn't quite 100%. So I think he will be better this year. I think he's a nice value right now with where he's going. When we set all these, he was going 30th running back off the board and 98 overall. I think he surpasses that. Like, I think he gets into RB2 territory. Now, whether he finishes at 24, 17, I think a lot of that's going to be how he falls into the end zone, and those are really difficult to predict. But for where he's going, I think he's going to see the majority of the carries in the Denver backfield this season.
Yeah, I think there is value there, but I'm a little concerned about his production. I mean, it was not great last year. Carries were up, yards were down, yards per carry obviously went down. From I'm only comparing to his rookie season where he really burst onto the scene. Touchdowns about equal. Passing work was right around the same. Again, yards were down, receptions were up. So, like, while he was being utilized, right, he was getting the ball. He wasn't able to take advantage of that opportunity every time that he could. So I'm a little concerned about that. I know that, yes, he was maybe not Sean Payton's favorite running back. I think Jaleel McLaughlin was maybe Sean Payton's little gem of a water bug that he liked running around back there. I think there is value here, but I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not putting all my eggs in the Javonte Williams basket. That's probably if he's there, I'll take a long, hard look at him and see what else is available to me.
Yeah, if you had asked me about my Javonte Williams take probably about 3 weeks ago, I was very out on Javonte Williams. Certainly have kind of come around on this one recently, right? Like, there was a lot of reports throughout the summer that Javonte may be fighting for a roster spot at that point coming into this season, right? Whereas reports coming out of camp, the reports are very glowing that he's looking good and that he's looking like somewhat of what we used to see in Juggernaut Javonte, right? Like, there is some of that's coming back, and that knee injury was certainly a massive one. And typically when you see guys coming back off of an ACL, that first season isn't necessarily the season that you want to, kind of hit your wagon to, right? It's that season after, the comeback from the injury too. So, and that would be this season. And I think that we're going to see some good things there. But Alex, you're right. Javonte last season was, from an efficiency standpoint, was not very good. And I think that we'll see some of that bounce back. We'll see some of the efficiency come back here as well.